Welcome back, YouTube. How's it going? This is Matt. It's been a long time. A couple of housekeeping things before we get started on today's mod would be the following. I want to thank everybody out there for getting me to over 100 subscribers since my last video. I think I am sitting around 125-ish, so thank you all for that. And sorry this has been taking me so long to get at these Rubicon takeoff suspensions, but I am here and we're going to do this today. My goal is to get at least the front done. I got some plans later, but at least we can get the fronts done. And again, disclaimer, I've never done this before in my life. So did a lot of research, and you guys will probably pick it apart in the comments, and that's fine. But that's how we learn, right? So yeah, let me just show you what I got and what we're going to do to the Gladiator today. All right, guys, as I mentioned, I ordered and bought from a forum member some Rubicon takeoff suspension. I was lucky on this one, got a really good deal. I had to ship it all the way from Arizona, but still, these are, I think he said he had like 10 miles on them because he had the dealership throw a 2-inch lift on at the dealership before he picked it up. So these are actually springs and shocks from a Rubicon that was loaded too. So it had front rear steel bumpers, it had a hard top. So these are probably one of the strongest coils that I know of off of a Rubicon. And this is the plan for today. So I got them all laid out, labeled. I had to get a jack from Home Depot this morning because, yeah, the one that I had, I was not about to use that. So we got a jack and borrowed some jack stands from my buddy Jay because we're still trying to build this conglomerate of tools in my garage. But for now, I think I got everything I need. Got a torque wrench. Actually bought two because I don't know which one I want to keep. But nonetheless, a couple updates on the Gladiator since my last video. I did decide to go stubby on the front steel bumper. So I removed the two end caps, which are sitting here. Frees up some weight, and I just kind of wanted to try it out to see if I actually liked it, and I did. So here we go. I'm going to take some measurements before I start. The truck is somewhat clean today. I'm going to take some measurements to see what kind of natural lift we get on these higher coils basically, and go from there. So let me set you up in a tripod and go. All right, guys, take some measurements from the ground up to the base of the fender, and I am sitting at exactly 36 from this lip right here. So 36 in the front, and we're just going to do the fronts first so we can go from there on the comparison. So 36, and we'll see where we get when we start getting some work done here. All right, let me set you up again and readjust the camera. All right, guys, I'm back. So far, to catch you up, I just have a jack stand under the front passenger frame, and now I'm going to jack up under the bottom front of the lower control arm so I can get some more height there and start working on the bolts after getting the tires off, of course. All right, guys, got that jacked up. Now I'm gonna take off the wheels. All right, guys, I'm back. Skipped forward in time a little bit. My dad came over and he was just kind of watching me do it, and I didn't have the camera going, so I will give you some more camera on the other side of the front, but let me just show you what I completed. All right, so I'm trying to remember where I left off. So again, jacked it up here in the frame, and then you jack up by the lower control arm enough to, you get the wheel off, and then we start with the shock bolts. So you do the bottom first, take that off, do the top one. I cut a little bit of my fender liner because it was a pain, so we remove that. Next, you remove the shock. Then what you want to do is you want to lower the jack so that the droop occurs, so you can get the spring out. Then what you do too is you remove the lower sway bar bolt, and then you loosen the track bar here, not take it out, just loosen it. So take this guy out, swing this up, and then you lower it. And actually I had tons of sag, plenty enough to get this out. So this is actually the Rubicon one that I put in already. Things to keep note of is right in here. You want to turn the spring until it locks into the bottom seat, and then on the top you got to make sure this plastic piece here has some little grooves that you got to keep in place while you're jacking back up to seat it properly. And then it's just reversing. So, oh, I missed one thing. Before you work on the spring, you got to take this brake line bracket off, and then it's just a nut here, and then you just kind of let it hang back. I already put everything back in though, so I was just about to throw the wheel on. So again, you in reverse, you just want to get your coil seated, and then you have to lower again because you need to get not only your sway bar back in position and through the bolt back in, but you also have to get the bottom of the shock bolt lined up within here and feed the bolt in. And then you do the top. Actually, I think I did the top first. Yeah, I did the top first. Make sure that seats properly. And then, yeah, then you do the bottom. Threw the brake back on. And again, just tighten to hand tighten. You want to torque it when it's on the ground. So where I am now is I'm just going to throw the wheel back on, let this thing back down to the ground, and then I can torque up. I'll have the camera going when I'm doing the other side, so that's what I'll do now. But you're all caught up, so thanks for checking it out so far. I'll be back. Guys, tires back on. I got to put the tire cap back on, but just wanted to see where I'm at now. So now to the bottom, I'm looking at 36 3/4. Yeah, so that's about 3/4 of an inch on the front. So yeah, time to move to the other side. So I remeasured. I still have to torque everything up and get my cap back on, but I remeasured, and we started at 36. I'm at actually 37.5 now on both sides. So I'm really happy how it looks. I still have to drive it yet, and obviously do the back, but I'll have part 2, have a second video for that. I'm pretty beat and I got plans, so I'm cutting it off here. But again, like how it looks. I need to clean her when I'm all done here, but let me just torque everything up and take it for a ride. Probably won't get the full feel of how to look or feel actually when I'm driving, just having the front done, but I'm on my way. Oh, and by the way, the next mod, that's all I'm going to tell you. But one word: back order. All right, so I'm signing off. Again, sorry for taking so long to do this. I actually hurt my back for a little while there too. So again, guys, I like how it turned out. I'm happy that I took this on myself, did a lot of research, and took notes and watched videos and made sure I had all the tools I needed. That was one thing that I wish I could have done differently, is have more power tools, but you know, we all don't have that, and I'm actually pretty happy with myself to accomplish what I did with just some ratchets and jack stands and a couple sockets. So there it is. So she looks good. Again, thank you for visiting the channel. More posts are coming, I promise. More videos are coming. Thanks for sticking by. Thank you so much for getting me well over 100 subscribers now. Please like the video, subscribe, and more to come. Thanks so much, YouTube. Take care.